Hey guys, it's Ray. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. So happy to have you here. Please don't forget to subscribe down below before you leave and hit that notification bell so you get notified when I post videos. Today's video is going to be a first impressions video. It is not a full face of first impressions, but there are a lot of first impressions in here that I'm really excited about. So let's dive right into it. I've got a box full of stuff that I got. I'm gonna do a haul video later just to tell you what I got, but that video will be posted before this first impressions video. So let's get started. I got this drunk elephant trial size thing, you know, the little where you're waiting to check out at Sephora and all that mini stuff is there. I'm a sucker in that little thing. My mother-in-law is too. There's a suggested use on the back of this little cylinder. It says, in the morning, mix a pump of each into the palm of your hand and apply to clean, dry face, neck, chest, and back of hands. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Do a little of each. Ooh, the day serum, the hydration serum, it looks just like a normal moisturizer. It's the white one on my finger. And then I don't know if you can see the yellow, that's the day serum. It's kind of runny. So I'm gonna mix those together, my fingers, and just apply them all over. And I like to pat it into my skin too. My redness is still pretty bad, but I don't know if you guys have noticed. My skin, like the breakouts, aren't as bad as they usually are. Does that make sense? Like I know it's like bad in this area, and the redness is making it look like it's all breakouts, but it's not. It's just the pigmentation of my skin. And I'm pretty sure that's because of the foundation that I've been using, the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. It's got hyaluronic acid in it, and that's supposed to be really good for your skin. Okay, the next product for moisturization, I used to use this CeraVe AM facial moisturizer every day. When I was in high school, my dermatologist recommended this. I use this one and the PM one and the CeraVe face cleanser, and I've been using that as well, so I think that has something to do with my face. So I got the AM one. One of my friends tried the PM one and the cleanser and she didn't like it, so she gave it to me. Thanks, Frank. So I got the AM one so I can use all the products together because I remember how well they work together. And you can buy this at Ulta, so you can get points on it too. But they do sell it at the drugstore. Just gonna pump a little bit into my hand. This is not a first impressions, obviously, because like I said, I used to use it in high school, and it worked really well for my skin. I have normal, dry, combination skin. So I have oily spots sometimes, but mostly dry combination. When you pump it out, it comes out like this. It looks like a little bit like sunscreen. It does have 30 SPF. I'm going on a cruise. Well, when you see this video, I will have already been on the cruise. So I'm definitely using this on the cruise. So I don't want sun damage on my face. All right, the next thing I got for skincare is this Ole Henricksen. I could have said that wrong, I probably did. Banana Bright Eye Cream. A lot of other YouTubers have recommended this, especially ones with the same kind of skin type as me. So I decided to get it. Get the product on there, and then I share it with my other one. I wipe it across first, and then I start patting it in. Alright you guys, the next thing on my first impressions is this Iluvsarahii X Dose of Colors palette. This is actually my first ever Dose of Colors product that I've ever purchased or had. So I'm really excited about this because, okay, so if I'm being real, I bought it specifically for this blue right here. It's like turquoise. It's amazing. It's got like these other like shimmery colors in it, like almost like purpley and silver. I'm obsessed, okay? But this palette is just so aesthetically pleasing to me. So we're gonna use this today. Okay, so first I'm gonna start off with this shade right here, which is called Loungy, I believe. The names are on the back. This is the first palette I've ever had to deal with that, so I don't know if it's like, or, does that make sense? Am I dumb? Like, I'm pretty sure. I know the blue shade is called Palma, but it's in the middle no matter what, so I don't know. Oh, you know what? I remember her saying that this black color is called Finders Keepers. So it is flipped. Does that, you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna show you what color and tell you the name I think it is. So this color right here, we're gonna start with it. It's called Loungy. I'm gonna go in with an M441 brush from Morphe. And yes, it is clean, but the natural hair brushes, they just get stained. I'm just gonna pop that into my crease. And as always, you guys know, I got a tacky base going on. Okay, so what I did is I went ahead and applied that color Loungy all over my lid because I'm gonna make kind of a matte eye with this, and then put this black sparkly color like as my eyeliner. And then I think I'm gonna add this to my lower lash line for that pop of color. So it's super wearable, but then you get that pop of color. And you best believe I cannot wait to use this on my lid. All right, so now I'm taking this warmer toned color right here called Wanderlust and applying it. I'm gonna start at the bottom of my lid. I'm applying it with an M433 brush from Morphe. And I'm just gonna work it in to the lower part of my crease. All right, and now I'm gonna go back into this color right here called Loungy. Just tap a little bit with my M441 and buff it out and blend. All right, next I'm gonna take this brush, the M508 brush, and tap into Finders Keepers, the black shade right here. It's so pretty. I'm gonna try it without Fix Plus first, just so I can give you first impressions. Ooh, that is black, honey. That is black. I'm gonna grab this E37 brush from Morphe, if you can see that. Tap into that same color. I'm just connecting the wing. Ooh, yes. All right, before we move on to the rest of the eyes, I do have a couple of first impressions for the face. And the first one is this Tatcha primer. I finally got the Silk Canvas primer. I figured why not if it was on sale. So I did it. So here it is. Oh, so pretty. Just the packaging is pretty. Like, you're like, oh my gosh. Open it up. Here it is. I almost like don't even want to use it because it's gonna make it ugly. But I'm gonna. So it comes with this little spatula right here, which is kind of neat. It's got like the Tatcha logo on it. I think that's the logo, yeah. Let's read the directions. It blurs, primes, protects, color corrects, and is anti-aging. Ooh. There's no directions, so I'm just gonna go on in with my spatula. I guess I'm gonna start with that much. I don't know why I use a spatula, I just put it on my hand. I guess if you have acrylic nails, this is really nice because you don't have to get it underneath your nails, you know? So I'm gonna rub that into my fingers and start applying it into my face. Woo! So a little bit goes a long way. I did not get a lot, and this is covering my whole face. All right, you guys, the next first impressions is not really a first impressions, but I did just recently get it, so I've only used it a couple of times, and that is the Born This Way concealer. It's a multi-use sculpting concealer. You can get a darker shade and contour with it, as you can really with any concealer. This one just specifies that you can do that. So, like I said, I've used it before, and so far I've really been enjoying it. I have the Too Faced Born This Way foundation on right now. I have been loving that. So this is what it looks like. I haven't put setting powder on or anything. And if you have watched my channel before, you know that my under eye gets really creasy, for lack of a better word, which is why I love a smoky lower lash line, because it covers that up and it takes, the attention is still on your eyes, but it's not on your under eye wrinkles. With this concealer, I've noticed that I have a lot less creasing, so I love it, obviously. The next first impressions is a first impressions. I just got it in the mail. They didn't have it at my Sephora store, so I had to order it. It is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder. I'm really excited to try this. It opens up like this, and then you take off this little thing that keeps the powder in there, and I probably will keep this so that it doesn't get messy in the cap. So there's a little net right there, and it says that you can just put your beauty sponge or brush in there. So I'm gonna put my beauty sponge, ooh, and just tap on in. So I'm gonna go in my under eye first to set it. Ooh, I like the way that looks. So you can see the difference. This one, it's a very minimal difference, so I like that it doesn't look dry, it still look hydrated like I do when it's just the concealer on. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that all over my face. This, I got the shade Pound Cake, which is supposed to be for all skin tones, or for most skin tones, I think it said. Any skin tone that I could be. So fair, light, medium, tan probably, but she has a wide variety and range put together. She has a wide range of colors, which is really awesome. I know Makeup Shayla uses her, I think it's the shade Kunafa. The scent is very strong, and it's not like the name is pound cake. It's not like a pound cake scent. It's perfumey. It's very perfumey. So yeah, if you have a problem with like headaches and scents, I do not recommend this because it's pretty strong. All right, you guys, we are ready to do the lower lash line. First, I'm going to take this smoky liner brush, the R41 brush from Morphe, tap into this shade right here called Loungy, and I'm just gonna apply that to my lower lash line. So next, I'm gonna take this dome-shaped brush M168, and I'm going to tap into this turquoise color right here. It's called Palma, the whole reason I bought this palette. Super excited. Ooh, it's gorgeous. Let's see. I'm gonna take my flat definer brush and just kind of stamp it on even more. I'm gonna spray some Fix Plus on that too. Ooh, I love that, you guys. I love it. All right, for the inner corner and the brow bone highlight, I'm gonna take my E36 brush and dip into this shade right here called Wonderlust. Ooh, that's gorgeous. I love that. Alright, you guys, I got the rest of my face on, and the last product I'm going to talk about today is the Nars Climax Mascara. It is a new mascara. I really like the packaging. It looks, I don't know, I just like red stuff like this. So I've used it already. So it's not a first impressions, but it is a very good mascara. It makes my lashes like super long. I already had a little bit of mascara on when I started the video, but it really is an amazing mascara by itself. That's what I already had on. So I'm just gonna add to it. It layers very, very well, as you can see. Get up close so you can see.